Okay, here we go again, going in, feeling like I'm floating in the clouds. I ain't talking about no token, let me explain. Jesus Christ came to redeem the lame, now his blood's flowing through my veins. Glowing vessels, nothing lesser than the best. For the one true king, ain't no one better. Now I'm a worshiper, gotta die to my flesh. Do I worship her or worship him? No time for the best. How much do I gotta stress that the cross that he wore on his back was for you and I? And because he's alive, we ain't gotta die. Put your trust in him, he's the one that truly satisfies. It's not a 9 to 5, it's an everyday battle. Rounding up cattle without a lasso, that's a struggle. I am what I am cause of God's grace. I ask him to show me more, he's faithful to reveal his face. Once was a slave to my sin, but then I put it in the grave. Boy, yup, that's the end, there's no end to his mercy. Eternally desires me, my God reigns forever. Be go and get your poncho, no fibs, those universal. To my life and put it in reverse, so these kids they call me loco. Live my life out but it ain't show though. You know though, go all out, undignified. Scream and shout, do work for the kingdom, ooh yes. Give God my all, yeah, nothing less, let's digest. Man, life is but a vapor, living for the Lord, man, not for the paper. For the paper won't satisfy the desires of your heart. Trust in the Lord or watch your life fall apart, my friend. And apart from him, I'm weak, and so it seems that when I draw near, there are never-ending streams of love and mercy he gives. Always quick to forgive, that's why I will sing forever, my Redeemer lives. Let's go.
All glory to God. Check it out. Yo, Christ up. Yo, I said I'm rapping for one reason, and that reason's quite simple. On the track to brag about Jesus who died for the sinful. Man, it's wicked, we have issues, and not to mention we have a disease that lies beneath, ripping through every tissue, choking you as it grips you with your strength. You can't box it through a full of sin, all the way down to our last molecule. Every human is sick, but God delivers like a hospital. To follow him, you must deny yourself, that's not optional. Get on your face and pray to God until your knees hurt. You're not a Christian just because you wear the t-shirt. Now I'm not dissing all of you who do wear it, but what I'm saying is you're not one because you wear it. So let's get back into the topic of discussion of how we're far from God, and his heart is so corrupted like deceitfully wicked. It only knows destruction. Apart from God in his flesh, death is its only production. We need a savior cause every second is critical. Without him I'm a miserable, pitiful individual. God is mostly spirit, and he came down in the physical in the form of his son to give his life. That's what he did for you. The perfect man, the son of man who knew no sin, became a curse, hung on the cross to pay atonement. The father turned his back on his son like he disowned him. The full cup of wrath from God being poured up on him. He became imperfect when all he knew was perfection. It's because of his obedience that we're even accepted. Every other God is false because none of them resurrected. There's only one who rose from the grave, and there's no exceptions. Who else but Jesus do you know that defeated the grave? Quick, give me an answer exactly, I'll be waiting for days, because that question is impossible to reply, considering he's the only way, the truth, and the light. As soon as we think that we're good coming from these eyes, until we're face to God and Jesus says access denied. See, works that comes with faith, Jesus is our only hope. It's not by works alone, because that only means I only boast. Jesus is the winner, I'm boasting in my loss. Only he can save the sinner, so I'm boasting in the cross. This is sovereign election, I ain't choose God, he chose me. The law stripped me naked, but the gospel came and clothed me. Glory to God.
Hey yo, who you know shining in these streets like a light, man? Lamp post found in the city, down in the gritty forest. Gray skies in the daytime and the sun shines behind the veil and failed to break that silver line. Where the fog runs deep, ceasing a sight to flee. Thoughts that fought to have their way get pushed dudes off their balconies. What a malady. A sickness affecting infants the instant we're introduced to this world. That's why we stay rooted through them dark nights that Gotham atmosphere included. Secluded individuals with a critical condition. Never heard of the great physician, that's why it's pivotal that we stay missional. Yeah, what I'm missing though, the fact that we only vessels, we stay obedient to the Prince of Peace. Stay backseat for the fallacy is that we can be lights independent from heat that formed us from the dirt, feeling like a piece of terracotta. The potter's hands crafted a basin baked in flames, and he's placing rivers of living water overflowing the trotter, cover the cityscape and emancipate the slaves living in dried up fantasies. And as for me, I continue to lay down my will and feel the Father's heart while I'm bending knee.
Let's go. Dig through the lens of Christ, I see the world for what it truly is. 100 million kids will never get a chance to stay in their bib. Hungry, never had a meal, tell me what's the deal. Most of them resort to violence, hit the street and bust a steel. Trying to get that ends meet, yet they end up dead meat. Locked behind the walls of a hollow penitentiary for century. Truth's been hid behind the walls of history. Eventually, truth will come again, so then I'm here to speak on things unspoken in the schoolhouse. See, nowadays, like religion has been ruled out. There's no God, is what comes up out the fool's mouth. The Lord can snatch the tongue straight up out the fool's mouth. You're gambling with the Lord who's got a full house. Not me, I lay my cards down and roll out. I'm thankful, Lord, like praise the holies of holies. I'm grateful your grace that holds me. Truthfully, you should roll me. Smoke me like I'm a stogie. I ain't been living holy. You are big, I am small. In your presence, roly-poly. Truthfully, you should throw me right down in the hellish pit. I'm known to rebel a bit. I'm just a rebellious kid. Keyword being kid. Why? You are God the Father, and through the blood of Christ we earned the right to call you Abba. You are Abba, you are Papa, you are Father, you're my daddy, yo. Plus you leave the way like a GPS in my caddy, yo. Wait, I drive a Ford 06 Explorer. I open up your word here and there just to explore you. The unchanging God who we met up in the Torah. You came to earth, the virgin birth, to be our great restorer. That was love is out of order, got me running through the border screaming, hey, we have a lawyer. But in fact, we have an advocate who's adamant on freeing us from the trap of sin and freeing us from the wrath of him. Plus he's coming back again, yet we turn our back again. Heart so cold like a mannequin. Hey, you religious, your religion is you practicing. True religion is keeping yourself into the Lord, helping the widows and always feeding the sick and poor. Now it's you I describe, and you down to wrestle. Go and let that light shine, you a glowing vessel.